focus, I will say a little about what we are doing at Togbe shortly. Those were the objectives. We worked on this over the years, and I want to cut it fairly short. Over the past year since we came on board, this, I think, is our 8th season. Okay? People will say 11, 12, whatever. But we all know that there have not been any leagues over the past 3 years. Okay? So we have won this current season, and we did it in style, winning no trouble. Yeah. Thank you very much. So, we have defined our vision, we have defined our mission, and we've been pursuing over the years. We have faced a lot of opposition, a lot of difficulty, which is most unfortunate. Sometimes from people who wish they were in leadership, which is unnecessary because we all are committed to the same objective. But we have, moved on until things came to a head in February when Coach Papich resigned suddenly. It turned out to be a blessing in disguise. When Coach Papich resigned, he did so in front of the entire board. We tried to persuade him to stay on. He said he couldn't because the playing body was divided against him. We said, no, stay. We'll try to help you to mend the crack. He said he had to leave. Tried as we did, the Papich decided to leave. Sadly, some people took advantage of it and tried to give the impression that we, the board, have made it difficult for Coach Papich to do his work, which was why he left. So we saw the West revolt against this board that we witnessed since we came. But thank God we survived, thanks to your hard work. We continue knowing, young as with your support, he held the fort, and then our resistance began. The board put heads together to try to diagnose our situation. So we did what management practitioners who call SWOT analysis. We look at our strengths, our weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. We saw as our strength this big family called House of Oak. 5 years old in 2 months' time or 3 months' time.
Angels.
A brand that, notwithstanding all the negativities, have survived for generations. That's our strength. The large body of supporters, our strength. We saw an opportunity. The trophies lying ahead of us, the league trophy, the FA Cup, the opportunity. And of course, we saw in you possibilities that we could harness to achieve our objectives. But we also knew that there were a few threats out there. So based on our analysis of our strengths, our weaknesses, opportunities, and our threats, we defined our strategy. And we started to strengthen our technical team, one area of weakness. And then we brought in, what is that in Kofi? This nice young gentleman who is filled with ambition. Ambition that is very much consistent with what we share as a board. And then we started, rebuilding. Brought in some players to strengthen our team. Defined the fact that, we needed to strengthen our finances in certain areas, motivate our staff to ensure that everybody, when I mean staff, the admin, players, everybody are satisfied. That is why we tried the past month to ensure that salaries, bonuses, or pay is consistent. We look at our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and define our strategy. Again, we need to keep it very short. The good news is that all of what we did together have produced results that have enabled us to assemble here tonight. Thank you very much. Let me, on behalf of the board, thank our players once again for the many ways in which they have made us proud. When we set out this year, in particular, since the unfortunate events of February, we defined for ourselves targets. We have become 5, we become 6. The first target was for us to win the league. And that was the most difficult one. That was one that is beyond the control of board members to 30 years. To win the league. One. We also told ourselves that let's rebuild our head office. Number 2. We also said, let's do Pokemon, of course, which was already in the making. So let's complete all of those. And let's also form an international alliance that will benefit our players. So we believe, build head office, build Pokemon, form an international alliance. These were the 4 that we identified. Then the 5th one came. Icing on the cake. Let's win the FA Cup. Then the 6th one came. If nobody knows yet, before you respect, and I always apologize, I will say it today. We want to build a special House of Folk commercial center. So, those objectives have become set. Of these objectives, the most elusive, the most difficult among them were the Premier League Cup, the BPL Cup, and also the FA Cup, the most difficult ones among them. And the ones you guys have delivered, it is a lot of praise. Thank you very much. So, of the 3 targets we've identified, we have achieved the 2 most difficult among them. We've won the Premier League, we've won the FA Cup, and by implication, we are treble champions. Congratulations. Let me assure you that Togbe is on track. But please, I know we are ambitious. Some of us want to go out of here, go to play Real Madrid, and etc. But Togbe will be home to all of us here. I was speaking to one, a famous international coach about what we are doing. I said, wow, you're doing all of this, you become number 1 in Africa. Today, you hop from one pitch to the other to find a place to train. By the end of October, we have 4 pitches of our own. We have a complex that has all that we need to accommodate our players. We have a gym. We have a swimming pool. We have, even for those who want something different, tennis court, volleyball court, basketball court. That is exceptional. That is Pobiman. Okay? And as I said, that should be done by end of October. We will start our commercial center, special commercial center, by next month. To have a separate office to feed Accra Suffolk Commercial Center, because now that we have attained success in the technical arena, we know we have to build our strength in the commercial arena, because the two go together. We have to succeed both in the commercial arena and also in the technical arena. But that is all possible because you guys have made it possible, have made us proud. Very interestingly also, by next month, we want to